Stop it. What are you doing? Of course, my connection is poopy because it's snowing and the weather is nuts. But that's okay. Jack, stop. He's being nuts. He's being so crazy. Jackson, would you stop it? Just taking a second to share. Boop. Hi, Ms. L. Hello, Elisa. Hey, Ronald. How are you? How is everybody doing today? Would you? Well, did you share out and get a share badge next to your name? I'm wonderful. Happy Valentine's Day to all of you beautiful souls. I hope you had a wonderful day today. Did you get to share it with your loved ones? Oh. Sorry, I just got a message that I thought was really interesting. You bought a scooter today. Oh, wow, that's awesome. That is amazing. Let me share. I can't do anything I expect y'all to do. I can't just expect y'all to do it without doing it too. You did? You had a great Valentine's Day? Yay! Yes, I did. I had a wonderful day today. Absolutely wonderful. Does it cost as much as a car? Holy cow. That's a lot. Jeez Louise. What am I doing? What am I doing with my life? Blah. I'm going to take a cough drop here in a throat lozenge or some bologna and cheese. I got a little bit of a tickle in my throat. But my friend was nice enough to give me some ivermectin, and so I've taken that. A used car, right? Hi, Leanna. Hi, Jargita. How are you? You've been feeling stressed and stuck lately. It's underneath the title, Amy. What did I miss, Elisa? The share button on YouTube, you have to exit out of the live chat. So close out of the live chat and you should be able to see like share. Amy was asking, how do you share? I'm wonderful. Thank you so much. Hello, Kathy. Are you feeling better? Hi, Becky. What happened? Said I had to put my kitty Jack down. Oh, my goodness. I'm so sorry to hear that. I have a Jack kitty too. And oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry you're going through that. I did have a great day, Elspeth, until it started snowing and it cut my lunch day short. And then I was like, because I was having a really great lunch date. So please take a moment to share out. Let's see, I rewatched your reading and now I remember when you asked about trail, my mother was an experimental medicine. Oh, trials. And that was not where, oh, okay. Experimental medicine trials. That's exactly what I was seeing. I was seeing that. I think it has to be to public public places. If y'all want to send me healing, I wouldn't be upset about it. Just send me some beautiful, beautiful green light, because I never take care of myself. And I need to be better about that. So I'm taking colloidal silver and vitamin C, self-care, because I have a tickle in my throat. So you think about it around your birthday. That's wonderful. So I believe from the monthly fruit. Good for you. Good for you. Let me. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Stop. Hi, Jen. It's been a little bit, hasn't it? Yes, public. It has to be shared public. Absolutely. How's everybody? Did you all have a wonderful? Come on in, everybody. Come on in. The water's fine. I appreciate you sending healing. I got a little tickle in my throat. You had to leave before it. Oh, well, that's no fun. And well, the whole thing was great. If y'all didn't get a chance to watch the little podcast I was on last night with a viewer named Ben Thompson, he has a Facebook page and a YouTube page called Inspired Action. And grand rising to you, Tracy. It's good to see you. 2 Tracys in a row. Look at this. Tracy and Tracy. What? I could feel all the Tracy energy. Ah, chocolate covered strawberries. Delicious. 2 things that I love put together. Okay, so Mazel, what's going on? So what we need to do tonight, if you would like a reading, we're doing free readings tonight. All you have to do is share out 3 times on Facebook, I believe, and it has to be public in order for them to count it as a share. And then they'll give you a little share guide next to your name. And it looks like this little guy with an arrow next to his face. Okay. You fell asleep. That's okay. You can watch the replay. There's a lot of information on there. We were talking about spirituality, where the collective is right now, what my opinion is about different aspects of your spiritual journey and life and all of that. And, you never share me. I see how you are, Ronald. You have a share next to your name. Patty says hi from Massachusetts. Patty, thank you for joining. If you would like me to answer your question, please share out till you get a share badge next to your name. What type of reading? Whatever your question is, post it in the comments. If I'm drawn to you and you have a share badge next to your name, I'll answer your question. Yeah, he said he was having trouble with PayPal. He literally was just like trying to get it just to have an easier option for people to make a donation, but I don't think it was really like necessary. We had a lot to talk about. We didn't have a lot of time to do readings towards the end. What are you doing to Ronald? He's more of an intuitive. I don't feel like he's a medium. I feel like he's getting in touch with his intuitive abilities. Make it a Tracy. Okay, let's not get out of hand. What? Wait. Hold on. What? Wait. To a person? What? Jen, it hasn't been that long. What happened? That's not going to happen. Ronald Ash and I are no longer friends. What happened? I'm just, what? I'm like, all these 3 months ago. Are you sure? Did you like get engaged to somebody as you were like, wait a minute, maybe this is a different Jen than what I'm thinking because they're Jen, I gave you that reading like 3 months ago. That reading where you're like, yeah, I'm just gonna concentrate on me and I'm not gonna be in a relationship. You just got engaged today? Hold on. Oh, my life. What? I'm so confused. Right. Okay. The accident, that's what I'm talking about, Elspeth. It hasn't been 3 months. Like, honestly, has it been 3 months? It's the accidental date, Jen. Yes, exactly. What? Did you like meet him the next day or something? I'm so confused right now and I'm just kind of blown away. It's super unexpected. Congratulations. Congratulations. I have all these like red flags waving in the air. I'm concerned, but also very happy for you. I feel like 3 months is not a lot of time to actually get to know somebody. And it's accident date, Jen. And I think there should be a very long engagement, but who am I? That is just strictly my opinion and everything. But what? Holy crap. I honestly am just what? It's not. It's not a long. It's uh Elspeth's like, I'm never gonna date by accident. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's a very long engagement. Yes, exactly. Wow. Congratulations. I'm super happy for you. I hope it works out. I'm like so thrilled for you. If this is your what is their name? Can I ask? Oh my god, not November 18th. I'm just kidding. Hi, Chef. Kathy got engaged after 8 weeks. Well, Kathy, when you know, when I get that, but I'm gun shy. You know me, I'm gun shy. Travis and I were engaged just a few months after we met. And looking back, that was a huge mistake. So I'm only taking my experience and being cautious because of my own experience and not taking enough time to actually get to know him and see what all of his issues were. Jim is his name. Jim and Jen. How cute. Okay, so that's cute. You're kind of freaking out a bit. No, I mean, I'm not. It's just quick, right? But sometimes you just know when somebody's going to be good for you. Sometimes you just know right away. Hmm, right? I don't know. If he makes you happy, then I'm happy for you. And for all of you celebrating how many years? Oh, dang. 4 years, 4 rings later. Well, sometimes it takes a while. Yeah, absolutely. Don't freak out. Don't freak out. I like you've never been married. Oh, wow. Look at you jumping right in. I love that. All the Aries stellium in my chart just really loves you jumping right in. I'm a big fan of jumping into situations. Sink or swim. Let's see what happens. Like what obviously. How do you take care of a husband? It's like you, but not. You have to feed them and take care of them, you know? Yeah. You have to make sure they feel loved and you have to right. Right. Hi. You have to just I don't know. it's like once upon a time, I heard somebody giving advice about marriage, and it's really stuck with me, and it's kind of been the way I behave in a relationship, in a marriage. I've been married, ugh, 3 times. I've been married 3 times. But the advice was every day strive to make your partner happy. If you strive to do things and think about things that will make your husband or wife happy, and they do the same, then you will have a very successful marriage. But if only one of you is doing that, it won't work. And so I've always done that, but I haven't really found the person that does the same thing. So the longer you hold off, the better until you decide on a marriage. Now that I've learned, yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's different. You do have to feed them. You do. Oh, come on, come on. No, look, that was. I can't believe she did that though. The grape. Do you guys remember the grape lady? The lady that I remember the cards. Oh shit, where are they? We're doing the little. I can't remember the name of the cards, but the cards that I had, and I told her it's like going into a store and buying one grape and putting it on the scale and buying like one grape just so people can look at you weird. And she actually did it while we were on the live. And they were looking at her like she was crazy because she was only buying one grape and they just gave it to her for free. And she's like, but what? She bought one green one and one purple one. Oh man, that was fun. About 24 years. Go, Amy. Do you remember the grape lady? Well, that's okay. That's okay to be at a distance. I mean, I don't think you should have, you know, an emotional attachment to somebody right away where you can't be apart. I think it's really important for people to, keep their individual identity inside of a relationship. I am me and I have my friends and you have your friends and then we have friends together. And I think that's a really good like symbiotic relationship. You can't just be absorbed into the other person's life and you have to have your own purpose in life and your own hobbies and stuff separate from the other person. Now if you both love doing things together all the time, great. But I think it's healthy to have hobbies and a life outside of your relationship. You can't find season. I know, right? That's weird. Congratulations, Caroline. That's true. Look, it is physical contact is important. Will I go for a fourth marriage? Eesh. I don't know. Right now, I don't know. I'm not in a relationship. I'm single and I'm sitting here saying, I'll never get married again, or maybe I will. But like, I think it really depends if I meet somebody that I absolutely can't live without, and that's really hard because I can live without everyone, really. But if I find somebody that like complements my life, complements, like fits me perfectly or as close to perfect as you can humanly get two pieces of a puzzle together, then I would definitely think about it. Absolutely, we wish you the best. Hi, Linda. Right now I'm like, eesh. Me and my husband get this apartment. Marky wants to know. Yes, I think you will get the apartment and I think it's going to be really great for you. But it's it's going to have to be one of those things where all the boxes are checked because I just somebody that has real intuition, somebody that is emotionally intelligent, somebody that's self-aware, somebody that is smart. Intelligence is incredibly sexy to me. Yeah, an equal. Somebody with a little bit of ego. Yeah. Do you see me getting engaged? What the heck? It closed my live. Gosh darn it. Hold on. Let me open the screen again. I got to see who's sharing so I can click on people. Okay, Kathleen, if you want me to answer your question, I need you to share out publicly 3 times to get a share badge next to your name. That is what you have to do. New mom, and I feel like I'm at a breaking point. Okay. I understand how stressful it is to be a new mom. I remember being a new mom myself. Personally, I had an issue with my hormonal rebound, and I went through postpartum depression with my firstborn. So I think it's important for you to be aware of where you're at mentally. And if you feel like you're completely stressed out, and you might want to go talk to somebody about that. I really needed help getting my hormones back level because I was just a mess. Okay, so I'm just going to say that I was being reminded of that for a reason. So I feel like it's important for you to know that. Okay. Secondly, you have to make sure that you're expressing your needs to your partner and your emotional support system. Being a new mom is really, really hard, especially your first time. You don't get a lot of sleep. You don't get a lot of time for yourself. And so it's important for you to have people that you can depend on to kind of tag them in and say, hey, can you watch the baby so I can take a nap, or so I can take a bath, or so I can have a couple of me moments, So that's important, Mark. You okay? You don't have a support system. Do you have another parent that you had your child with? Where did your share badge go? I don't know. I see it, Jerkita. I see it. All right, Kathleen, thank you for sharing. Kathleen wants to know if she'll have a good birthday tomorrow. I don't think it's going to go as you expect it to go. I do feel like there's going to be kind of a lull in the afternoon where you're like, where you kind of get down. And I see you being alone for a period in the afternoon where you feel like you're having doubts about, your importance and things like this. But I think it's going to pick up later on in the evening. It feels to me like there's going to be more of a celebration of your birthday in the evening than in the morning. Hi, Jim. Name and ID changes are expensive. Honestly. Yeah, her dad, he housed, but I'll take a nap, wake up. I'm like, I gotta do it again. It's the same thing. Yeah, you do. You need your own space. Mm-hmm. Tracy said she had postpartum too. Yep. Yep. Yeah, I think probably, Kathleen, I see you being with somebody and celebrating. It doesn't feel like a morning or an afternoon thing. And it almost feels like you feel like people have forgotten about you, but that's not the case. Okay? Okay, who's next? Post your question in the comments, whatever it is that you want guidance on, psychic intuitive guidance on. Post it in the comments and I will answer as many as I feel like it. I'm having a silver lozenges with vitamin C. Yummy. So, will my current situation improve? That completely depends on you. Okay. You are manifesting your own reality. And I think as long as you concentrate on the negative things that are happening in your life, you'll continue to manifest negative things in your life. So you have to change your thought process. Look at the silver lining in every situation. Try to be more positive. Try to live in an attitude of gratitude, so to speak, and know in your heart that things are going to work out and get better. And if you can believe that, then they will. Penny wants to know, will I find a job that I enjoy? I feel like it's going to be 2. I'm seeing a 2. Penny, it's going to be a couple weeks before you even get the idea about this job. Okay. Before it even comes into your reality, there's a little bit that has to, there's moving parts that have to kind of come into play here. You see a new job coming up. I don't see a new job. Windfall of abundance, I don't see that happening either. I feel like the improvement in your finances, I'm literally seeing a book with things written down. So first of all, what I want you to do, I want you to actually look and write down everything that you spend money on, every single thing, so that you can actually see, I feel like your money would support you, but it's a matter of where you're spending it. And I think if you could scratch some things out of where you're spending money, your financial situation will improve. You won't feel so stressed out by it. And then things will get better after that. Right now, I don't see any kind of financial windfall. I feel like this is a lesson about budgeting for you. Absolutely. Do something while your baby's sleeping. The landlord said probably I'll know tomorrow, but he also said he has to interview more people. So I'm just like, I want to know. So send him a fruit basket. I'm joking. Don't do that. Chemo and radiation side effects. Linda. So I shared on are we Facebook friends, Linda? Because I shared a link for an herbal supplement on my Facebook page to help with cancer. And I think I'm just being reminded of that. So go on my Facebook page, send me a friend request, and scroll down and look through my news feed. You're looking for a PubMed article. And it was, God, what was it? Hold on. What was it? Oh my goodness. It was, hold on. I'll find it. Berberine. I'll write it in the comments. Thing that you can take to help your body recuperate. Okay. No, Kathy, they are not. Kathy wants to know if her health issues were worse than she thought. No, they are not. Good for you, Leanna. Hi, Denise. Oop. So a few weeks ago when you did a health reading for me, you asked if I was worried about my reproductive menstrual cycle. Sunday I was in so much pain. I went to the ER. They found 6 cysts, like a mass around my right ovary. The only one I have left. Okay. They had twisted my ovary 3 times, so I had emergency surgery Sunday night, came home yesterday and recovering. Will I have any more issues like this in the future? Yes. I do feel like you'll continue to have issues with that particular chakra system. Okay. And so for you, I would look into the sacral chakra and what it means when it's blocked or closed, how those different issues can affect you. Okay, because that's what is your energy center, your sacral chakras, responsible for your reproductive organs. Okay. If I pursued monthly court-ordered grandson visit, even for a set day or part day, would I win? Yes. Let's see. I've had 2 odd dreams about Biden. First one, he was riding a child's big wheel with a navy blue suit on. Reminds me of the bicycle he fell off of. The other morning, he was laughing and I ended up punching him in the face. So you just did what everybody wants to do, is that pretty much? You see me getting engaged to Juan this year. I don't think it's going to be this. No, I don't see you getting engaged to Juan this year. I don't feel like that's going to happen in general. Okay. One of my girl cats met the bully of the neighborhood. Oh no! Last week it wasn't pretty. Oh no! I heard the other cat screaming in my front yard at 5:30 a.m. Open the door and comes out of this bush and runs into the house. She's hurt, limping around now. She puts weight on it. Can you tell how bad it is? I have her on lockdown and she is not happy with me. Honestly. Does she have any kind of a scratch or a wound on her leg? Have you seen if she has any kind of like puncture on her foot? Because I'm being reminded of when my cat got into an altercation and somehow ended up with some, sometimes you get like pokey reeds or something. She had something stuck in her leg and I pulled it out and it ended up getting an infection. And so I had to bring her to the vet to get it cleared out. And that's what I'm being shown. I was being shown on the leg and there's like a line. So I don't know if it's like a break on the bone. What is it? The long and the short of it is you might have to bring her to the vet. Okay. But I was very interested to know if you had checked around and felt and saw if there was any kind of issue on there. Yes, Tracy, that's true. Cysts can dissolve on their own. What they actually do is explode and get reabsorbed back into the body. So they grow until they explode. That she's reminding me very much of like some kind of polycystic ovary. So that's what I'm hearing. Oh, you got it, Linda. Does it work? Does it work for you? So Linda ordered some pain oil from me. Do you like the way that it works? Hi, Caroline. How are you? How is everybody on the other side of the world? A bump in my right temple for over a year now, and sometimes I think it gives me headaches. I was to Dr. Phil back then, and he said it's nothing, but I think he's wrong. Does it move? Does it move can you move it? If you can move it, it's not anything. He's right. Sorry. No open sores. Her elbow is swelling up. Okay. So yeah, that's what I was seeing, a line. And so there's possibility that she's got like a fracture. Okay. Because I was seeing a line like in the bone. So she might have a fracture. My dream this morning, a guy in a white. We're talking all about Tracy's dreams tonight. A guy in a white t-shirt was standing in front of me, but with his back to me, and his t-shirt said in bold print, "Meet Charlie." Ooh, dun dun dun. She puts weight on it. If she's limping, there's some kind of swelling. It works. Okay, great. If anyone is interested in purchasing my essential oil pain blend, it's $25, $20 plus $5 for shipping. It has 10 different essential oils, and it's in coconut oil, fractured coconut oil. And it works really, really well. I had a part of my body that was like burning, let's just say. And I put it on there, and the pain was gone like that. The burning sensation immediately gone. And I was like, God damn, that is some good shit. You're going through menopause? Oh, that sucks. Been tightening up on your budget. Yes. It doesn't move. I would get a second opinion. It's been a year. You know, I would go to a dermatologist, honestly, because I feel like that might be more. Have you tried to put a hot compress on it? It's warm, but it's snowing here, Caroline. It's snowing. Snowing. Yes, it works really well. I'm going to say see a dermatologist. I really feel like it has to do with your skin. There might be some kind of an under the skin like mass or infection from some kind of like a clogged pore. I really feel like you should see a dermatologist about that. Okay, if heat feels good for it, then there's some kind of swelling, obviously. When my financial situation improved, it does. It feels like a blocked pore to me too, Caroline. What do you mean? Will my financial situation improve? Hold on, my daughter's school sent a recording. Two-hour late start. Okay, good to know. Glad I answered it. 2-hour late start tomorrow because of the snow. What was I doing? Will my financial situation improve? Denise. Okay, so they're showing me a countdown. 876 is what I'm seeing. 876. So it will. It stopped at 6, but I do feel like you're getting closer to your financial situation changing. So you're in a literal countdown. So what we don't have is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So I feel like these are weeks that they're showing me. Yes, okay. These are weeks that they're showing me. There's 5 weeks when you're until your financial situation changes. She said as I wrote it, I don't write how crazy. Hi, Lisa. Happy Valentine's Day to you. School is closed tomorrow. Yeah. We had a blizzard and then we had a snowstorm. What? It's supposed to be 4 to 8 inches. What are you talking about? A snowflake. Man, I was 20 minutes away on the highway and my car slid. Trying to get on the highway, it wouldn't stop at the stoplight, even though I was going very, very slow. It just kept sliding. And then when I was getting off of the highway, I'm doing it super, super slow, like 20 miles an hour, and like stopping way ahead of the light. And it still would just like slid right into the intersection. Luckily, there was no cars there and it immediately turned green. So I was like, it was rough. It's scary out there. So, wants to know these. Can you tell me how long my son will be going to jail for and will he be okay? I'm seeing a 4. I'm not sure if this is 4 months or 4 years. Yeah, he'll be fine. He'll be fine. Don't worry about that. And I want to know, do you see me returning to Mexico this year? Maybe in August. I feel. Okay, so we have a legal question. Can you tell me anything on my kid's visitation? Belinda Knight Mendoza. I got you. Okay. Can you tell me anything on my kid's visitation? Can a biological mom get visitation? And if so, will it be a problem? What I'm seeing and what I'm hearing is that she has to prove that she is fit. But I also feel like it is her right. Okay, so they're showing me a 3, so I feel like this would be possibly weekend visitations. And what is 3? She has to be consistent with her visitation. I'm feeling like she would have to be consistent with it. Yes, she can get biological mom can get visitation. That's her right. Unless she has signed that right away. If she signed the right away, then no, she cannot. And that's something that has to be decided in the court. So the only way you're going to know is to go through the process, is what I'm hearing. Okay. Well, it was like that a couple days ago here, Linda, but then it went crazy. New York had no snow in the mid Hudson and Catskill area. Buffalo is the one that got snowed in. Oh, dang. Believe it or not, it's the red light that stops cars. I have all seasons. Yeah, I actually have performance tires, and they're fairly new performance tires, so I did not get snow tires. I do have all-wheel drive, however, but my cars are not the best in snow. They're good in wet weather, like rain. They're fine. When it's warmer, they really stick to the road, but in the in the snowy stuff, not so much. Oh, Tracy, how exciting. How long do we have for what, Cindy? Penny, you know I don't do these third-party readings. But if I were to say I don't see anything wrong with her reproductive organs, then I don't see anything wrong with her reproductive organs. She has no health constraints. Cindy, I would love a more specific question from you. You said, how long do we have? How long do we have for what? If you're interested in getting my essential oil pain blend, it's good for pain and inflammation in your body. I use it on my back all the time. I have several very satisfied customers who buy it from me. I ship within the United States only, and it's $20 plus $5 for shipping. I'm not going to assume what she means because she said a collective question. She said collective. So I don't want to assume she means like as a species or, how long do we have until things get better, until things get worse, until the Great Awakening? Like, I'm not going to assume what she means. I would like her to be more specific. Okay, Penny, just send me a message or send your payment over one of the 4 options and put your shipping information in the description box or a note, or just send it to me over Messenger. But if she's not going to clarify, then I'm not going to answer the question. Okay. No problemo. The rubber in all season either hardens and loses grip in cold temps, snow, or tread packs full. Yeah, it's not good. A severe bronchitis and pneumonia. It's hard to breathe. And can you tell me anything about that? Have you already done a round of antibiotics for your pneumonia? Is it bacterial? Do you know? Have you gotten checked out? Well, I mean, it's hard to say, Becky. Your cat just passed away today. I mean, I don't know. You've been to the ER 2 times. And they gave you antibiotics? That's right. Five days of steroids. Linda, I feel like you're suffering a lot of weakness in the chest, and it has to do with clearing out energy. Okay. It has to do with opening your heart chakra. Like, everybody can be loving human beings, but I feel like people who truly have their heart chakra open go through some kind of chest illness or issue to clear out the energy. It's like purging. Okay. So I think that I do feel like you're going to go through one more round of whatever is going on here. I feel like there's a lot going on that you have to kind of get out. You're on an antibiotic. Okay. So I do feel like there's going to be one more issue. Okay. And I don't know what it's going to be. I'm not sure it's going to be bronchitis or what it's going to be, but I do feel like there's going to be a little bit of, I feel like wheezing. I don't know if you're wheezing now, but it feels like a little bit more of that. And Mike passed away too. I'm so sorry to hear that, Becky. Yeah, I mean, grief is one of those things, like, everybody grieves people or animals and stuff when they pass, and it's mainly because they are so important to you and you love them, and whenever something that we love is taken away from us, we experience grief, and it's absolutely normal. You're having a stroke. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Tracy? You're welcome, sweetheart. When you went through fasting, are you talking about fasting? I've done like a 2-day fast. It's not easy, okay, because I love food. Oh, you're talking about your heart chakra opening. Oh man, mine was when it like initially opened. Oh man, I felt like all of the pain of the collective in my heart chakra, and I was literally just in agony, emotional agony, because I was experiencing all the heartache that everybody experienced. It just happened to my daughter a couple weeks ago. She went through a situation where she was feeling the collective energy, and she was just so upset. And I was like, it's okay. It's not you. You're just feeling everybody. You were thinking about a 21-day fast? Yeah, absolutely. That's extremely beneficial for you. After 10 days of fasting, you can really have some really great spiritual experiences, psychedelic experiences without psychedelics. Fast all day, you can eat one meal for dinner. And is that helping your body metabolize faster? Leanna, I need to fast. I think everybody should fast occasionally. I personally don't do it because I know that my physical body needs fuel. So I go through periods where I eat really healthy stuff, like hummus and carrots and celery and snacks like that, where I'm just really taking good care of my body, and then I go back to eating regular style. Well, that's awesome. That's wonderful. Are there any more questions? Hi, Miriam. Whatever question you have, Miriam, post it in the comments. What does Mimi need to know right now? Mimi, you need to let other people take the wheel sometimes, is what I'm hearing. I feel like you need to get in the passenger seat, because I heard riding shotgun is what you need. 5 pounds last year. Yeah, it's hard sometimes. Absolutely. How do I open up more spiritually? Question everything. Question everything. Question everything in your reality. Allow yourself to see things from a different perspective and accept that sometimes the other perspective is right. Because that's really what it is. To be open-minded, to open your mind to spirituality, to be more spiritual, you have to be open-minded. You have to be willing to see things outside of your normal purview. You tell me if I have any blocked chakras that I need to work on. Ginger, I'm hearing about your solar plexus. I'm feeling a little nauseous even connecting to you. So I would definitely look at your solar plexus and your heart chakra as well. I'm feeling a lot of pangs in the heart. So I don't know if you just went through an issue with a relationship, if you're some kind of parting of the ways or a rift, but I feel like those two chakras. And I'm also feeling your third eye chakra has some, it's like milkiness to it. I don't know, it's milkiness is what I'm seeing. So this is definitely something to sharpen your intuition. And, you want to practice mindfulness. General, what spirit has for me. Be more specific, Miriam. I'm not going to just toss out, I can say wear more blue, and that, that's what spirit has for you. But just have a specific question. Why stress me will eat for days at a time. I found 4 cherry chocolates out a lot. Elspeth, you're the worst. Hi, Ben. Have a specific question. General question, what I need to know. Have a specific question if you want me to answer it. What does spirit think about this? What do you see happening with this situation? Be specific so I can give you a more specific answer. Because otherwise I could just say, be happy you're alive and spend more time in nature. And those are all great messages for everybody. I've had to be at the wheel for way too long. Well, it's definitely time for you to trust somebody to take the wheel, Mimi. Tracy, will I spend time with my kids in the near future? The near future is a very broad term. It could mean 4 months or 4 years, depending on how long you live. That could be the near future. So I would say that's not extremely specific, but I do feel like within the next 6 months, you're going to see and spend time with them. Is there a spirit I want you to tell me something? Diane, I don't understand what you're saying. What is the language I speak when spirit speaks is light language? Okay, to talk about light language for a second. The reason that there is no specific light language or language that is categorized and written a book about or an audio book or whatever, there's no such thing, because when spirit speaks through you, you are a specific perspective. Okay, so when you say light language, it is the translation of spirit speaking through you specifically. Okay, so is it light language? Yes. Is it something that's going to be exactly the same as somebody else's light language? Absolutely not. And there are no two light languages that are the same. Okay. Happy Valentine's, Jill. How are you? You absolutely should give up on finding someone, because it's when you give up on needing and looking for something that you find it. The same thing happens when you've lost something. When you lose something in your house and you're looking everywhere, it's the very last place that you look, right? That's right, Leanna, exactly. Why was my mom so miserable before she died? She had a lot of regrets. I feel like she really she had an opportunity for a very different life. Okay. And she had a lot of regrets after that decision that she made. She feels like she could have had a much better life if she had chosen the other path. Okay. So that's what she's telling me. That's why she was so miserable. Hi, Sherry. How are you? I'm doing very well. Thank you. Am I going to have financial abundance soon? There's that word again, soon. I'm just hearing it's a crapshoot. 7-Eleven, gambling, taking a gamble, taking a risk. Okay, Miriam. So I feel like that's important to find your financial abundance. Peace and blessings to you, Denise. Does my husband have anything for me for Valentine's Day? He's just showing me a big diamond ring. They're showing me a big diamond ring. So some kind of a gift. Diamonds are forever is what I'm hearing. What does it mean? If your eyes are crying and you feel emotional, but you're not crying, if that makes sense. If your eyes are crying, but you're not crying. It doesn't make sense. I'm sorry, but I'm trying to make it make sense, but it just doesn't make sense. Good to see you, Sherry. Absolutely, she is. Oh, where is it? I don't know. I'm not the lost and found. I feel like it will improve, Linda. I feel like you definitely been through some very difficult times here. And I believe you had cancer, didn't you? I do feel like it's going to improve. At some point it will become stable, but I don't think it's going to be an extremely slow journey over the next 18 months. Okay. So it's going to take a while for it to get to a point where it's stable. Dry eyes. I don't know. Hi, Brandy. Your eyes are crying, but your eyes aren't crying. Are you dehydrated? Does my life look like it's going to get better in the near future? Okay, so just for shits and giggles, we're going to say that the near future is 6 months, since nobody seems to understand that near could be any length of time. So soon and near and things of that nature are very, very broad, as well as saying, what do I need to know? Anything I need to know. That's very, very broad. It could mean anything in the world. Um, was my life going to get better in the near future? Again, this is all about what you're putting your attention on. If you're having positive energy or negative thoughts, stuff like that. If you're putting negative energy onto the world, your life's not going to get better. If you put positive out into the world, maybe your life will get better. Okay, so near future, May, I'm guessing sometime in May. Hi, Sherry. Happy Valentine's Day to you. She said she's crying, but they're not watering, Diana. I know it's super confusing. Bambi, better late than never. Her soul is crying. I don't know. You can feel depressed and all that, but it's not, crying without crying. That's not, I don't know, it just doesn't make sense. My old employer, Omni. I'm going to have my exact same job back if I ask. I don't think they're going to offer you the same job back. It feels to me like you're going to get some kind of a demotion or put in like a different area. It doesn't feel like you're going to get the same job back. No. Any more surprises with my health? Nope. No more surprises. Yes. Share. Do you see any hope for my health? Get better. Again, all of these questions you guys are having about negative things happening in your life, going through some really shitty times, the longer you dwell in that energy and that grief and that fear, and the longer you dwell in it mentally, the longer it's going to show up in your life physically. So if you are constantly worried about your health, you're constantly thinking about how messed up your body is and how messed up your life is because of your body, then you are going to continue to be sick. And you will have other things show up that give you something to worry about because all you're doing is worry. Okay? So if you want your financial situation to get better, stop freaking worrying about it. Start thinking positively. Start manifesting abundance in your life. I am healthy, wealthy, and wise. This is my mantra every single day. I am healthy, wealthy, and wise. I am healthy, wealthy, and wise. You need to actually believe it. Thank you for sharing, Linda. I appreciate you. Why do I have more heart than my man? I feel he uses me. Then that's a lesson for you. Maybe you're not supposed to be in that relationship. If you are loving somebody more than they're loving you, then that's not an equal relationship. If you feel like somebody's using you, maybe you should stop being in their life. Like I said, I have people in my life that I've cut off, that I've cut out of my life because I just got so tired of the emotional turmoil. I got so tired of the roller coaster ride that is their life, and grabbing me and making me be on it just because I care about them, being upset about the stupid fucking decisions that other people are making. God damn it. Why do they gotta be so dumb? Right? So I cut those people out of my life, and and it's so nice and peaceful. It's so nice and peaceful. Exactly. Drama free. It's nice. I'm not worried about them. It sucks the life right out of you. That's right. It does. It really does. When you care about people and they're constantly doing dumb fucking shit that they should know better, and that they've been through the same cycle over and over and over again of people treating them like shit, and they're like, oh, I was always there for you. And well, I'm not going to go down with this ship. This is not going to mess up my life because you can't make good choices. You know what I mean? Like, I'm tired of it messing up my life. I'm tired of having to pick up the pieces every time, this person abandons you and treats you like crap. I'm not going to be the one that's here for you all the time, and then you dump me as soon as this person comes up into your life, because that's, you're so obsessed with them. Like, I'm not going to be a fair weather friend for you. Like, I'm either, you know we're friends or we're not friends, and we're not friends. We're not friends because they treat you like crap. You go above and beyond to do things for people, and they don't do the same for you. And it's like, I'm tired of the drama. Exactly. I'm tired of the drama, and I'm tired of having to pick up the pieces, and to be, the person that cheers them up when shit goes wrong in their life all the fucking time. Be the person that has to listen to all the woes that happens in their life all the fucking time. This isn't going right with my kids. This isn't going right with my life. This isn't going right with my money. You're a victim. You're a victim. And I'm tired of being the emotional rescuer, and I'm not going to be. It's a very toxic relationship that I had with Ash. I was an extremely good friend to her, and we were supportive of each other. But honestly, not having her in my life has not affected me in a negative way at all. Not at all. I am perfectly content. I mean, it's just absolutely right. And everybody has an expiration date, and I feel like that's true of every relationship. We were very close friends for 4 years. I feel like we got each other through some serious crazy shit. But I just got to the point where I just feel like it's a drain on me more than it is a positive. So cut people out of your life if you have to. That's fine. If you get the urge to do the Golden Girls routine, put a pot over someone's head. Oh, probably not, Elspeth. I'm not talking about that with you, Diana. I'm not talking about your son's murder on this live. These are free readings, and that is not something that should be discussed here. Okay? That's right. Well, that's what happens when you're the fixer, Sherry. You have to learn how to have healthy boundaries. You have to stop taking on everybody else's problems. You're not here to fix anybody but yourself. You have absolutely no right trying to fix other people's problems while you still have problems. That's something I learned a long time ago. I have to be a priority for myself. I do not treat myself the best still to this day. I don't do enough self-care. I'm learning every single day to put myself in a place where I am taking better care of. You have to take better care of yourself. You have to make yourself a priority. This is what I'm telling you. Don't fix people to get love and affection and validation. And that's what you're doing. You're taking on other people's energy. You're fixing them because you think that's going to make you feel valued and be valued, but it won't. Yes, Leanna. Absolutely. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about. You have to cut people out of your life. You have to stop doing for everyone but you. That's just the way it is. You can be an empath and yeah, don't be toxic. Don't be a toxic empath. Toxic empath is when you take on everybody else's problems around you. See, and I feel like that's excessive too. Of course, you're going to feel other people's feelings. I mean, being empathic just means that you have empathy and compassion. And when you have empathy and compassion, you're going to feel other people's emotions. But instead of figuring out a way to control that, figuring out a way to have a healthy boundary to shield yourself from taking on all that energy, you're just going to avoid everyone. That's not healthy. Not healthy. You got to find a healthy balance. Exactly. Exactly. If you have not liked and followed my Facebook or YouTube channel, please do so now. I appreciate you. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you get notified when I go live. I do free readings once a week, and the day varies. It just depends whatever day Spirit tells me to do free readings. But apparently that was tonight. Tomorrow night, we're probably going to do medical scans. Well, it definitely is a trauma response, first of all. People who are fixers are trying to get validation through others. I feel others how they feel, but I have to stop when it happens. Yeah? You're welcome for the presence. It could be. It could very well be. So I want to thank you all for joining me tonight. At 1:11, we are going to be clocking out. I'm going to go get some hot tea with honey, and I hope you all have a wonderful evening. I will see you tomorrow night. Many blessings to you all.